Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a beautiful fresh spring look. I'm wearing my favorite robe and we're gonna do this really pretty makeup tutorial packed with tons of tips for you. But I've also been really switching up my nighttime routine and my morning routine with just really wellness products. So you know I've talked to you a lot about Winged Wellness. I found them last year. It's a woman-based company. Found them in the summer. I got the Oura ring because I was like, I gotta really focus in on my sleep. I need to find out what's going on, and this is the way I'm gonna do it. It's connected to an app, so I can see REM sleep, I can see deep sleep, I can see my resting heart rate, I can see so much interesting information that really helps me assess what's going on. It's really made me go to bed earlier because you know I've struggled with that. I'll work until 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll edit, I'll do whatever it is, and I almost get on a track of why go to sleep now? So it's real. That's obviously not healthy. I know that. So I've pulled back and I've been taking the melatonin gummies recently. I go back and forth between the CBD and the melatonin. I like to switch it up. So I reached out to the company though last year when I found like how incredible their products were and asked if you could give a discount code to my audience. They said, yes, it is an affiliate link, so it is below, but I've been using the Sleepy Heads recently because I wanted to just kind of switch up and go back and forth between the two that I really love, the CBD and the melatonin. Mental calmness and serene sleep. This has passion flower in it. It has melatonin. It has the 5-HTP. It has lemon balm, jujube. This has a wonderful chaste berry. It has wonderful ingredients. Very simple to take, and I really love that wind down time where I'm like, okay, it's time. I'll take it an hour before I go to bed, and then I just love the fact that it's vegan, non-GMO. It is a woman-based company. It's made for women. Then in the morning, I will take Rise Up. And this is something new that I've been taking for the last couple, like I would say 3 to 4 months, really more intentionally. Bright-eyed and mental sharpness, natural caffeine. This has the alpha GPC, lion's mane, ashwagandha, which I love. So this is a wonderful way to start the morning. And I just love really being intentional and saying, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna wind down, I'm gonna take my Sleepy Head, I'm gonna take that melatonin. I see a big difference with my sleep when I do take it and when I don't take it, because sometimes I do forget and I'm like, all right, or I won't, I'm like too tired to get up and I'm like, okay, oh, I didn't take it, but I see the data. So I know that it's a really great support for my system and to get that restful sleep and then to be able to wake up and to rise up and have that ashwagandha, have those really great ingredients that are going to help me, help my day, help my mood. That's the big thing. It's the mood, right? So we're going to go into a beautiful makeup tutorial, and ladies, let's get this beauty started. So I'm going to take one of them right now. So good. Love it. And we're going to start with moisturizing our face. I'm going to keep it really simple, ladies. Caudalie, we're going to do a creme instant brightening moisturizer. It's all about bright today. Bright, beautiful, spring. We're going to feel good and we're going to look radiant inside and out. Moisturizer is on, hydrated my skin. Very nice because it's not greasy. You know, that is, I pick my products for a reason because I want to feel a certain way. I don't like to put on product and then feel irritated right away. That doesn't make for a good makeup tutorial or makeup in general. So I have the moisturizer on, looking beautiful. Let's go into prepping our eyes with our eye primer. You know, it's my first step. This is the first thing I do ever because I want to have a eye that looks just set ready for that eyeshadow. I want bright eyes. I don't want eyes that are mixed with like brown and pigmentation and what have you. As I've aged, I've had darker eyelids. Don't ask me why. Thanks to beautiful aging, it's fine. I have a remedy, so I don't think too much about it. I use my eye primer. It is a nice cream to powdery soft finish. I tap it on and I say to myself, oh yes, you are going to be bright and beautiful today. Inner corner here, I love to just get that, intentionally pressing it into my eye area here, making sure that it is really worked in, and you're going to see, look at that. Instant radiance, lifted those eyes, and we're ready for our eyeshadow. We're going to go in with my Fresh Beauty, but I just dropped it by accident. So it is under the weather right now. It is a little cracked, but guess what? We're going to still use it. So we have this pretty palette. I've used this in my Fierce Aging series before. So pretty. If you're looking for just a nice fresh look, this is the way to go. So I'm going to just use the middle color here. It's a very nice little light pink. This is an all sheen palette, so be aware of that. You're going to see when it goes on. Beautiful, soft, not a lot. You can use this one color if you want, and then do an eyeliner or just do mascara. Just very pretty. So eyeshadow first color is on. We'll just go into the lightest color here, switch the brush over, and we're going to go right underneath the brow bone. Give a tiny highlight there. Taking my little short smudge brush, darkest color, tinge of this beautiful lavender, deep lavender, going into the corner here. And I just want to, so you can see that. You can see just a little of that darkness going in. Nothing much, nothing crazy. Again, keeping it just really beautiful, light. That is, I mean, it's a very soft definition here on the end of the eye. Eyeshadow is on. This is really very simple, ladies. I'm going to take my Almay eye little makeup remover pads, going to clean up on the sides just in case. Do not have really a lot of fallout on this, just on the side. Taking that off, and we're going to go in with curling our lashes with our Shu Uemura, and then we're going to line our eyes. I like to do this first before I line my eyes because I do not want to disrupt the eyeliner. This would disrupt the eyeliner, and you're going to smudge it. It's going to take it off. You want to curl the lashes first, then go into the eyeliner. I'm going to use dark chocolate. You can use mauve if you wanted to. That's a really beautiful color also. Just taking it very close to the lash line, wanting it to look like I have thicker lashes, and that's the way I get it. I don't make a huge line. I do feel that as I've gotten older, putting on a really thick line just really makes me, it changes my eye shape. It doesn't look good. It makes my eyes look tired. I want them to look fresh. I always go underneath just about 3/4, and it's almost like I'm tapping into the lash line right like that, and then I'll smudge it a little bit. I just want that balance. I don't want it to be naked because then I think it looks unbalanced. And I'll go over here and do the same exact thing. A little bit underneath the eye here. And then I have been using, I've showed you this in a video before, I've been using my primer for my lashes. This is from L'Oreal. This is Voluminous primer. Really like the wand. I like the formula. I did try the Lancome one that I had mentioned, and I didn't really like the wand, and I don't feel like you have to spend a lot for this primer. So if you really want to maximize your lashes, you really want your lashes to be the focal point, you want to look like you have more lashes, this is the way to go. So I coat my lashes first with this, making sure that I'm not clumping it all up. I don't want to have clumpy white all over my lashes. You want to go to the base just like you are applying mascara. That's what you want to do. Nice and thin, beautiful, coating the white on the lashes. Then you're going to go in with your mascara. You're going to see a huge difference. Huge. Primer is on. We're going to go into the mascara. Wait until you see just the volume and the length you get when you use a primer. You ready? Same way, I'm going to front load base to the tips, going in under right here, base, wiggle, and then straight up. So you're going to see, I mean, look, that is just literally 2 swipes. Do you see that? It grips and then it just lengthens and it coats all of that primer. Now you do have to be a little careful that you don't get crazy and start making really like clumpy lashes, because remember that primer, you want to just coat, but not create a lot of flaky clumpiness. So I would say just do your natural lashes, or do your natural way of doing your mascara, but don't overload it and get crazy, because it can be kind of fun to see like, wow, I'm getting so much volume. And then you take it a step too far and you're like, whoa, too much mascara. So this is what I call lashes, ladies. I mean, oh my gosh. if you are wanting a little pick-me-up, you need to get the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. It'll make you so happy. It's going to give you a little smile when you do your mascara in the morning. If you're feeling down, you're going to feel like, wow, I have lashes. They're so beautiful. Even if you have short lashes, the primer is going to help. So now what are we going to do? We're going to do a concealer. No, we're going to do a color corrector first. See, that is the mistake that a lot of women make. Okay, I'm going to just go into a concealer, but guess what? We need to lift the darkness, the pigmentation first. I'm going to go in with Just Peachy because I'm feeling the Just Peachy medium to full coverage color corrector. And I like to put it here. Every day is different. Every day is a battlefield on the pigmentation front for me. So sometimes I will take the concealer wand and I'll go in and really precisely do it. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, what's happening? And we're going to swipe it on like a football player and call it a day, because that is my way of saying, you know what? I mean business today. I will bring it up here. I will go here. I'll use my buffing brush. There are no rules when it comes to battling your pigmentation and getting it where you want it. Listen, it's like attacking the pigmentation. And then it's like, yes, I conquered it. I'm feeling better, I'm feeling good. Now you would be ready, if you needed to do your concealer. You want to color correct first. Look at this. I still have this blemish. And by the way, it is not just a blemish. It is painful. So I'm going to take my No Redness, because if I concealed this, the red is still going to come through. So we're going to spot treat that little special guy, and we'll press it in like this, being very intentional. And it's fine that it's a little bit further around the blemish. I am not unhappy with that. I possibly could do my whole face if I wanted to, but we'll keep it right here. We got some nice brightness, but I'll take, just because today I feel like I need maybe just a little bit more brightness, my personalized concealer trio, where I can customize my own color. I like the fact that I can figure out, oh, today is not a good day. I'm going to need a little bit more light, a little bit more dark, and I can really customize. Again, pressing into the skin. I'm not rubbing. I need to be really intentional. This is my little spot right here that I need extra coverage. Don't get too close to the lashes because it's going to make it look puffy. You want to keep a little bit of distance between that lash line, the lashes, and not right underneath. It's going to look puffy right there if you get too close. All right, so we are prepped, looking beautiful in no time. I'm going to do a little cocoa for my brows. We're going to get them just to look up, look pretty, cover any of those grays. I have seen a new gray little guy come out. You know, they come and go, but I can easily cover them with my brow fix. This is just not going to darken my brows. It's just going to cover the gray. We have clear also. We have blonde. We have dark brunette. Whatever you are dealing with, whatever color your brows are, you can easily just give them a little spruce up with the brow fix. Now let's go into my new favorite foundation. Is my $5 foundation, is my Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I did a whole thing on this foundation comparing it to my most expensive Chanel $150. So it was very interesting. Love the little wand here because I can easily place it on my skin. I just do one little swatch, and then I got the soft beige and of course rose ivory. That little rose in there. You give me any product that says rose and I will buy it. If like mustard said rose mustard, I would buy it just because it said rose. All right, so we're going to mix these two together. This is actually a really beautiful color for me. I found that it was the best compared to what was available at the drugstore. Foundation buffing brush, going in and going to buff this into the skin. Now this is a dewy formulation. Yes, you're going to see, plus with a little bit of a hot light on, you're going to see that it is pretty dewy, but I want that refreshed look. I can take it down if I want to dust my face with a little translucent powder, but this smells so beautiful. It's there's like a sensory experience with this, which is very unexpected for a $5 foundation. I mean, let's be real. I've had many, many foundations that I've tried. I have never had one that really was it gave me a very happy, surprised fragrance. Usually it doesn't smell so great. Or I'm like, wait, is it supposed to smell like that? So this is just elevating my whole spring look. Feeling good. And a little bit goes a long way. Did you see? I just did the little swipe and I'm still working. I think it's wonderful. You can layer this. You can really build this up if you want to. I'm going to just take the rest and go underneath my chin here. I mean, how gorgeous is this foundation? I mean, this is really a surprise. This is probably like an underdog that no one knows about. And then it just comes alive on your face. You're like, wait, $5? No, can't be. So let's go into, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a cream blush on this today. I'm going to use Palm Beach. I haven't used cream over this. Let's see how this works. We got the dewiness going on. So if you have dry skin, if you're feeling like your skin looks dull and you're not happy and you're feeling like you looked kind of just tired and you want to spruce up that skin, put on some dewy foundation, ladies. Put on some cream blush. Give those cheeks some life. Look how beautiful. Fresh, glowy perfection. So we are going to just a little tiny bit going to go in with the translucent HD pressed powder. Won't add any weight to your face. It's not going to add white. It's going to be really a nice dusting for T-zone. If you want to take down just a little, if you're like, oh, it's a little bit too dewy, that's fine. You want to set it. You can set underneath the eyes. You can use your powder brush. You can use your blush brush. I didn't have any blush on there, so that was okay. Now we're going to do a beautiful lip. I'm going to do a little bit of a different color. Pretty soft petally pink. So I'm going to go in with adding color to my face with my lips. This is a very important aspect if you're over 40, especially if you have gray hair like I do, where you have white in the front. You can see that I'm a little washed out. So I'm going to be using Graceful. You can also use Silk as a lip liner. And this is going to really define my lips, give it some color, and have it pop off of my face. Lip liner is on. I can bring it down a little bit here also. I like filling in my lips more with the lip liner so that it doesn't just fade and then you just have a line around your lips. I'm going to go in with Franny. I haven't used Franny in a while. This is a beautiful petally pink and I'm going to liven up my face, still stay in the same color theme, but give me that little boost. So there, you can see how my lips really brighten my face, bring it together, not too much. I'm going to take a little Chanel. This is number 722. I'm going to just make it as my little topper. So I have like a pinkier nude with a gloss. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little setting spray. This is my Lawless. I have it here on my table here. I bought it a while ago. Glam Guard Longwear Setting Spray. So I've been using it. There you have a beautiful spring look. I am refreshed because I am taking my sleepies at night and then I wake up and I start my day with Rise Up, and I'm just really on this flow of just feeling good, being pretty with my makeup, less is more, just really kind of getting in that vibe of less is more. I like that. I love paring down. I'm feeling it, ladies. I'm really getting into the groove of not feeling like I have to do everything, but really prioritizing my sleep and prioritizing how I wake up and how I want to feel for that day. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.